Hey there, this is Elite Fitness Florida. We're here going through Rodu Training. So, we come to your website. It's obviously a different type of programming than most training facilities doing Ultimate Frisbee only. So, look at the site, works out well. Not a lot of tweaks that I would recommend too much. I mean, a few things that you could edit up is moving this all the way to the top, getting rid of this blank space, making these photos a little bigger, and then also having a call to action telling people what to do. Call us, sign up for us, book sessions, something, instead of having this below down here. We like to run most of our websites telling people to do something. A lot of times it's giving away a free class or something like that. So however you guys to catch people in there in the past, we like to tell them honestly step by step. So adding that to your website can help out, but very good pictures. And honestly, I wouldn't want to cover them as much. You want to capture people's attentions. You do a very good job of that. Website's fine. Marketing wise, it's interesting since you're not just a normal training facility, that you have a lot of different opportunities, out there that are a little different than normal. Because we start going into, Ultimate Frisbee and different item search terms to look at traffic. As you look through here, this is throughout the country. Ultimate Frisbee has, it was up to 60,000, but you can see Ultimate Frisbee training isn't that heavy. So then when we move down to Pittsburgh, just add Pittsburgh right there. And so we just get rid of the rest of the country. Pittsburgh only 90. So there's not really much of a reason to do search engine optimization for local, but you could, since there's such a huge search volume here, doing something, if you ever were going to look into doing, national conferences, people coming into you, different opportunities where people could fly in. You have courses how to train it for different leagues. This would be an excellent option to start doing SEO because you can start seeing the search terms, 40,000, 60,000. The top spot in Google gets 30% of traffic. So, that'd be about, 20,000 right there. People going to your website if you could rank, and it's a low competition keyword. So it is something that we could build into. So if you're ever looking at some items, and we can talk a little bit more about this if you'd like, about having conferences, having a tournament, maybe fly in there, maybe selling a training packages where you can coach other coaches and do an item like that. You got a lot of different options that you can do on a national level because it's not a real developed niche yet online, and you can see the growing search numbers. During the winter it drops, summer it increases. There's a lot of similar numbers to what we're seeing with disc golf, in all honesty, which is really big down here in South Florida. So Facebook just wanted to come also and look at this. Just give you a heads up. I mean, you can see 10 miles out in Pittsburgh, Ultimate Frisbee, your reach is only 3,300 people. You can start playing around with some advertisements. Not a lot to reach these people, being in front of them. I would recommend a small Facebook advertising budget to get to these people. We'd also deep dive this a little bit more, try to build this out to about 10,000 with related keywords to Ultimate Frisbee to get them in the door. A lot of times we use that by using equipment, different leagues, things like that, to get those in the door also. So those are the things, I wouldn't, if you're going to do search engine optimization, I'd start looking at being able to do it around the nation. It's just not powerful enough locally for you. Search terms wise, Facebook advertising locally, you can get some traffic in there to help get you some customers. You're probably going to get a couple people clicking on the website per day for your $5. Hopefully get it down to about 30 cents to 40 cents a click, but it might be a little tough with this tight of a niche, so it might end up being a little bit more. But we can start talking about how to, how much a customer is worth to you, and then how much it's going to cost to get each one. And Facebook allows you to do that. So there's some pretty cool options on a national scale for you traffic-wise, and Facebook allows you to get some locally. Also, just because you are doing different things, I would look into a lot of press releases and having different events at your facility. Ultimate, Frisbee, I'd have do a free tournament for the day, or have a free, do some different things to raise awareness on Ultimate Frisbee with adult use, the people that you were targeting, with press release into your area, and get them in the door and get them signed up that way. And also with that, having a little bit more of an active social media. I see that you've been starting to do it. Looks like on Facebook, on Twitter here, that you're doing an active post. Things like this, I know this sounds crazy, is posting pictures of the people that are using there. Any tournament, I would be live tweeting from the tournaments, using a hashtag from there, tagging the teams that were in there to be able to get that done. I would even do anything that's on TV. I would tweet about that with those hashtags. Get the name out there a little bit more. It seems like you're doing it. These big pictures are good though. YouTube videos. I'd be doing YouTube videos left and right for training right now. You're going to get a lot. You're going to find that you have a chance to really be able to develop this out before other people's do. So I see that you have these links on here. It's not good to have a link to a YouTube page that's not being done. So, you know what I mean? Either use it or don't use it. But if you're not going to use it, remove it. But I think this is something that you could take, you know, some snippets from tournaments. You can do some training sessions, some quick hitters, and really start building up a foundation that people aren't messing with online yet, and you're going to be able to become one of the early developers on the niche online and compare to some other ones. Google Plus, same thing. You're not posting on it. If you're not going to post on it, I get rid of it. Instagram, this page isn't available. Like I said, these are all linking from your website, so you want to edit these out to get those fixed up. You know, also, you know, keep posting on these, but like pictures like this, get more to, you know, hold on. What's going on? You can see people liking the building out. You know, even like the ones you're posting on Twitter. You're not posting as many on Twitter. Oh, athlete of the month. That's perfect. Things like that. That's what people will start responding to. Seeing yourself working. You're doing good. Being in the Pittsburgh Post-Event. Keep up with that public relations. Look at that. 40 likes. And then you start talking about, you know, only 4. So, you know, that's the difference right there. Keep funneling those in there, and I would start trying to add more likes to this to be able to get it better. So it's a great, you know, you got a lot of opportunity out there to be able to add local traffic, but then also really make a scene on the national niche, doing, you know, a couple different things that we can talk to you about. But, you know, some tweaks here and there, we can be able to help you out, especially on the press release side, setting out a whole year-long press release, maybe on upcoming tournaments that we can talk to you about on what to do to really keep building that following that you're doing locally. But we can't wait to have a chance. We'd love to have a chance to speak to you, speak to Adam, you know, kind of follow up about what you think here and about, you know, anything that you want to talk about more. Hope this is informative to you. Have an excellent day.